steps I take. I don't mind the plans I break. Morning comes without a race. I arrive at my own pace. Every breath a gentle start.
Hi guys, today we are doing another small project, building our improvement on building our countryside home. In Africa, we are just we take step by step and not big steps. And then being a teacher, we can only do this during the what? During the holidays. Yes, we can only do this. I'm looking for the best lighting, maybe there. Yeah. We do that during the holidays or when we are on, that means recess. Yeah. So in Kenya, we call them holidays, school holidays, but now in other countries, it could be called a recess. So today we want to improve our gate area. Like we build a small ramp on it because currently our vehicle has been like touching, do we call it touching the floor of that area? And then we think, or we maybe with time, it's going to bring problems. So we are doing a ramp or along the gate area, and then we also installing what are they called? Fisher boards. Fisher boards hiyo mbao ya hapo mbele, fisher boards on my outdoor kitchen and also my outdoor toilet. So with time, maybe this time or I don't know when, we are going to do painting on the fisher boards. You know, we take baby steps, one step at a time. And then yesterday, we did a flower bed. We introduced a flower bed within our front yard. We had flowers before, but not that many. And after we had built the perimeter fence, during the building process, most of the flowers were destroyed, which was a good thing. It was a good thing because it is the one that has encouraged us to do even a better flower bed, cottage-like, the cottage-like countryside vibe flower bed. So we planted them yesterday. You saw us planting them yesterday. Maybe it's in the previous video. And then today I will be watering, and then at the same time when I'll be watering the flower bed, and I'll be having the construction guys building those areas. I hope that within the end, by the end of the day, the ramp area will have been constructed, because there is also another section within or around the gate area that we need to introduce some flowers because it looks a little bit bare. So tag along today as we build our countryside home in Africa, one step at a time. Africa and Kenya, that is, one step at a time. They're going to start with measuring the section. We want to put the feature boards on 3 sides of the outdoor kitchen, leaving the behind section. Behind section I'm not going to put today. So we are reusing this timber from the previous construction, but we had the timber being taken to the carpenter, then it was smoothened a little bit, and then we are going to reuse it on our outdoor kitchen area. And then something else, the outdoor kitchen area, those iron sheets, you can see they are not new iron sheets. Again, they are reused iron sheets, the ones that we had installed with the perimeter wall. So initially, our perimeter fence was iron sheets in one of the areas, but once we did the perimeter wall with the bricks, now we had to reuse the iron sheets in that section. When you see this timber, actually it looks like it's new, but the carpenter did a good job, because now we are going to reuse it on our outdoor kitchen and also our outdoor toilet.
I don't count the steps I take. I don't mind the plans I break. morning comes without a race. I arrive at my own pace. Every breath a gentle start. Stillness teaching me its art. Living slowly feels like art. Every pause a perfect part. If I fall behind the race, I fall into a better place. Sunlight resting on the floor.
We also had some few materials being brought, a little bit of ballast and a little bit of sand. And these are the ones that are going to be used now to make the ramp area within the gate area. Yeah, because that area needed to be done something because it was destroying the bottom part of our car.
It's a place I choose to meet. Living slowly feels like art. Living slowly feels like art. Let the world keep counting days. I will count the quiet ways. I am rich in hours free. I am where I'm meant to be. Living slowly.
This is the flower garden that we improvised with Mr. Fixer. We made it with Mr. Fixer. So what is remaining is planting lots of ground cover, and we are going to go with the one that is around the house. Our house doesn't have a veranda that is normally built around the house, so we chose to go with flowers around the house to reduce the concrete jungle. So that the same ground cover is the same that you're going to introduce. Maybe in the next video we will have done that. It is the same ground cover that you're going to introduce in this section, but every now and then you're going to be adding maybe this one. This is the ground cover I'm talking about. It's evergreen, very easy to maintain.
I don't count the steps I take. I don't mind the plans I break. Morning comes without a race. I arrive at my own pace. Every breath a gentle start. Stillness teaching me its art. Living slowly feels like art.
They're already done with the outside kitchen area. Look at the feature board, how it has turned out. Actually, it changes the face of the, even if the building is so small, the face changes completely. So what is remaining is for us now to paint it, and we are thinking here of painting white so that it can go with the house. So now they are working on the outdoor toilet area, which we also want to put the feature board on again on the three sides, the front and the side part. The back part we had already done a long time ago with just a piece of wood that was just lying somewhere. We did the behind part. So today now we are working on the two sides and the front. I told you guys we are building our countryside home one step at a time. We are not going big steps. We don't want to break our backs in the process, and also breaking our bank in the process.
Let the world keep counting days. I will count the quiet ways. I am rich in hours free. I am where I'm meant to be. Living slowly feels like art. Gentle living, open heart. No delay and no This is all the time I get.
Kaka ni kali kuliko choo, kuliko choo nini? Jiko? Kaka ni kali?
Yeah. No delay, no regret. Don't count the steps I take. Don't mind the plans I break. Morning comes without a race. I arrive at my own pace. Every breath a gentle start. Stillness teaching me its art. Living slowly feels like art. Every pause a perfect part. If I fall behind the race, I fall into a better place. Sunlight resting on the floor.
Finally, they're also done with the outdoor toilet area. They already have installed the feature board. So our toilet, already has water. What is remaining is installing electricity, like a bulb, which is not a big deal. But the major thing that is remaining is tiling, and which we are going to do very soon. What is remaining is a little bit of tiling, the wall tiling and the floor tiling. We were waiting for something before we do the tiling process. There's something that we are waiting for. That's why it has taken too long. And also now installing a door on the bafu area, the bathroom area.
I will count the quiet ways. I am rich in hours free. I am where I'm meant to be. Living slowly feels like art. Gentle living, open heart. No delay and no regret. This is all the time I get. No delay and no regret. No delay and no regret. Don't count the steps I take. Don't mind the plans I break. Morning comes without a race. I arrive at my own pace. Every breath a gentle start. Stillness teaching me its art. Living slow.
This is our gate section, the one I said they needed to work on. So this area is not sloping nicely. The gate section is a little bit higher than the lower part. So when the car is moving outside, by the time it gets to the gate section, it touches the floor. And it's the one that we are saying it might destroy the lower part of the vehicle. So this is the area that needs to be worked on, and making it to slope gently from the gate section towards the foreground, how my hand is showing. And also we need something to be done on the corner part of that gate area, like a curve. We need a curve to be built on that section, so that later on it might be filled up with the soil, and then we plant some flowers there. That is what I'm thinking. And also on this other side, you can see there is a sort of a hole on that side. We also need like a wall-like structure to be built along that section to hold now the ramp. I don't know if I'm making any sense. So eventually they have come to that section, and now they're installing that small wall so that they can work on the ramp. And that's how it has turned out. Forgive for the lighting. It's about 4-5 o'clock in the evening. So that's how it is, our outdoor kitchen. And then I was able to remove, remember there was a timber or a wood here in this face. So I've been able to remove it so that it can be open. Maybe in the morning you'll be able to see it better. Now it's a bit open. So later on we are gonna install just a functional countertop, just kadogo tu kambao wewe countertop there, and then maybe I'll be able to place a flower there and then a flower there. I don't know how it will turn out. We are going to see. So let us go to the outdoor washroom, and this is how our outdoor washroom has turned out. At least it looks better. By the way, I never knew the fisherboard can change a building in you see how it has turned out. Really nice. So you can imagine when it has been painted again white to go with the theme of the house. And then next time, now we are going to go inside. We install tiles, the wall tiling and the floor tiling, and of course now better doors for the 2 rooms. This is a toilet and this is a bathroom. Yes, and then we'll have finished our outdoor kitchen. I mean, no outdoor toilet. And then maybe later on I'll come and plant flowers there. So it has really changed. The face has really changed. Another temptation, I'm thinking of introducing that transparent sheet in the outdoor kitchen. What do you think, guys? Comment in the comment section, because you can see some lighting. I'm thinking of introducing 1 or 2 sheets in the outdoor kitchen to bring some more lighting inside. So you can imagine when I've maybe installed a better door, because this one I told you, tuliokota, we got it from the in-laws, just an abandoned door, because we needed the outdoor washroom to be used when the construction of the perimeter wall was going on. So this is a ya kushikilia tu. So when we finish now installing tiles there, the wall tiling and the floor tiling, now we are going to place now better doors, and then we go and then we paint them. Yeah. So that's all for today, guys. And this is now our gate area. What we had bought, we have been able to do this ramp because our car was having a problem when climbing to go out. So we have been able to do this ramp up that part, and then also hapa we have introduced this rock stroke arch thing, so that this ramp does not get destroyed. I don't know ianguke na huko, so tumefunga hapa. So now my work is to go and plant more flowers there. I'm thinking of a palm tree there, a royal palm, the one that's inatoa sakas nyingi. Yeah, I'm thinking of a palm tree there, and lots of ground cover and flowery, bushy, whatever things. Yeah, there. Then on this side, we had this problem. We have introduced this wall thing just to hold, you can see the ramp is a bit higher and this area is low because of this. Yeah. So we have introduced this one. Since now the car can be able to move in and out freely, we are going now to come later and finish up this one, and then we straighten up to maybe to this part before we know how to deal with the front yard. This one is a major project on its own. Yeah. But so far, our cottage flower garden, which we did yet to be planted, these ones, but you can see this area is coming along. So I'm thinking now of introducing the ground cover that is around the house, so that this area can turn green. You can imagine, you see that ground cover covers, inashika haraka. When it is introduced somewhere, it grows very quickly. So we have these, we planted with Mr. Fixer with our reclaimed tires there. So more ground cover inside the tire and more ground cover here. So that's how our garden looks like. So tomorrow maybe it's when I'll be able to plant the ground cover.